Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to my 12 cameras of Christmas video. I've been looking forward to doing this video for a little while now because I love cameras, I love technology. You combine the two and the technology they are smacking into these cameras these days is incredible. From point and shoots to DSLRs to even cell phones, the technology is amazing. So if you love cameras or technology or the combination of the two, I think you're going to find this video very interesting. Every camera I talk about in this video today, I will post in the description below a link to purchase them if you so choose. So the first camera I'm going to talk about has been on my wish list for a very long time. The only reason I haven't bought it is because I invested into some DSLRs and some other camera equipment for professional reasons. But I have been looking at this camera for quite some time, and that is the Ricoh Theta, or Theta, I'm pretty sure it's Theta, SC360 spherical camera. This camera, I would love to get my hands on this camera just simply for vlogging reasons. This would add a flair to the vlog, and what this camera does is you record. So if I'm vlogging and recording with this camera, it is recording 360 degrees around me. So, and it comes with the Theta Plus app, which allows you to edit this video so when someone is watching it on their mobile device and they turn their phone, they're seeing that 360 degrees around you, or they can, you know, slide it with their finger, or if they're on a PC, they can click and move the screen around to see what's going on around you. So they don't necessarily have to stare at me the whole time. They can see what's going on around me, and I think that would add a nice little flair, a nice little touch to my vlogs. So I have been watching this camera for a while, and it is a pretty nice camera. So this camera is high resolution, full HD, 360 degree camera. It has a bright f2.0 lens on it. It is compatible with both iOS and Android, and as I said, it comes with the Theta Plus app to edit it, so you can post this video and just add that flair to whatever video you're doing, 360 degree video. I love that idea, and it's been around for a while. I love that idea, and I would love to get my hands on it someday. Someday I will, just add some flair to some of my videos. It does come in a few different colors. It comes in white, it comes in blue, it comes in red, and it comes in gray, and which is kind of cool as well. I would probably either get gray or white. I'm kind of a neutral color type of guy, unless it comes to running shoes, and then I love color. This Ricoh Theta camera comes in at under $300. You're looking at about $284 for this camera, which is not a bad price for what this camera does. I don't think that's a bad price, not for a point and shoot. So for a point and shoot, under $300, not a bad price for a good point and shoot camera. Next on the list is the Olympus TG70. This camera is an adventurer's camera. It is waterproof, freeze-proof, crush-proof, shock-proof. It is a pretty awesome camera, and it has a flip-up screen, so it would make a great vlogging camera. If you're adventurous, I have a friend on YouTube who does loads of skiing, snowboarding, hiking adventures. This would be a great camera for him to get his hands on with the flip-up screen, so you can put yourself in frame. But it's, you know, being waterproof, shockproof, freeze-proof, crush-proof. That's amazing to have in a camera. The reason I like it because it has the flip-up screen, which would be great for vlogging. It has a wide-angle lens, it has built-in Wi-Fi, and it has a macro option on it. So it would be a cool camera just to keep on my side. And when I was talking earlier about a nice point and shoot that you can just whip out and capture that moment, I'm always needing one of those. And I like the fact that it has the flip-up lens that I can use for a vlogging camera as well. Instead of carrying around the Canon T6i, you know, mic'd, which is good quality for vlogging, and it's mic'd and you get great audio. This would be a great camera just to carry around for vlogging purposes, you know, whenever I choose to do it. Price wise, this camera is coming in right at $300 bucks. But again, in my opinion, for a camera like this, a good adventure camera, and a camera that is waterproof up to 50 meters, it is crush proof up to 220 pounds, it is shock proof, it is freeze proof, and some of the features with the wide angle lens and the flip up screen, LCD screen. $300 is not a bad price for a full HD awesome camera. That is the Olympus TG70, and I will be putting that camera in my arsenal of cameras very, very soon. Okay, next on the list is a camera I do currently own, and it is the Canon PowerShot SX50HS. You guys have probably heard about me talking about this camera on my vlogs. I do take this camera with me very often as just a second-hand camera, a camera just to grab and go. It is a point-and-shoot camera. It's not super compact, but it is a point-and-shoot. This is a good camera. This is a great camera. It has a 50x optical zoom. You don't have to put on any lenses, swap out lenses. This is all built into the camera. It is a 12.1 megapixel full HD video on this, and the 50x optical zoom, that is incredible. And this is why I grab this camera a lot of times on the go and take it with me, because it will shoot full HD video, nice, clear, good video, and you got that 50x optical zoom for zooming real close in and getting good footage or photography out of this. You will get some nice photography out of this camera as well. It does have built-in Wi-Fi. It has the flip-out LCD screen. The reason I don't really like using this much for a vlogging camera, it would be perfect for a vlogging camera if you could mic this camera. If you could mic this camera, this would make an amazing vlogging camera, but there's no way to mic it. There's no way to add an additional audio source. So but all in all, it's still an amazing camera. Now this is coming in at over $300. You're looking at about $400 for this camera here, and that's still in my opinion, and I'm not being biased because I own it, in my opinion, it really is a great price for a camera like this, with the flip out screen and the 50x optical zoom and the Wi-Fi and 12.1 megapixel camera and full HD. It is a good grab and go camera. It is a great camera to add to your arsenal of cameras if you want to get some good quality photography on the go, or if you want to shoot some good quality video on the go. This is a great camera to just grab and run out the door with, and it's a great secondhand camera to have with you if you're shooting on a job and you're out shooting, you know, a professional video. This is a cool camera to have around with you as just a secondhand side camera. So that is the Canon SX50HS. Nice camera, and a great camera to definitely add to your arsenal of cameras. So yeah, check that out in the link below if you want to buy it. I'm adding all of these, as I said before, in the description, Amazon links. So Canon SX50HS. Good camera. Next on the list is the Panasonic Lumix DMC S60, and it is 4K Ultra HD. This is an incredible little camera made by Panasonic with the 4K, the 30x optical zoom, and the megapixels. This is a nice little point and shoot, grab and go camera, and for the price, wow, for a 4K camera, the price is amazing. You are coming in at just under $400 for this Panasonic Lumix camera. You're coming in at right around 397 bucks, just under 400 bucks, but that is a fantastic price in my opinion, a fantastic price for a 4K camera, point and shoot, incredible. This is definitely a camera I would add to my arsenal of cameras, and a great camera for grab and go, and the 4K option on there for some Ultra HD, that's really nice. Now I understand there's not a lot of people viewing 4K footage yet, but the 4K thing is taken off, and to have a 4K point and shoot awesome camera in your arsenal of cameras to grab and go and get some amazing footage or photography, I think this is a great camera to add to your collection. Check out the link below. The Canon G7X. And if I didn't say this before, we're working our way from 6 to 1, I guess, if we're doing it that way. So we're going from least to best. Just so I clarify that. So the Canon G7X is coming in at number 2. I probably don't have to say much about it. Most vloggers or most people into cameras and camera technology know the Canon G7X, and they know how amazing and powerful this little point and shoot camera is. It is a 20.1 megapixel CMOS sensor with a Digic 7 processor. This camera's I want one. Absolutely want one. Part of what keeps me from buying one is the price tag on this thing. Now, and I'm not saying it's not worth the money. Probably every top YouTuber out there has one of these. A lot of them probably use them all the time, every day for their daily vlogs. It's an incredible, incredible camera. Price-wise, this camera is right at $800. There's a link below to the Amazon link to purchase this camera. $800. Now, I guess still that's getting up there for a point and shoot camera, but a camera with this kind of technology and that is this amazing, the imagery you're getting out of this with full HD. Canon doesn't shirk when it comes to producing quality products, and the Canon G7X is exactly that. So an $800 camera, I'm not going to say the price isn't bad. I'm not going to say it is though, because for what you're getting, it is not a bad price. That's part of the reason I don't own one, because it's an $800 camera. Someday I want to get my hands on the Canon G7X Mark II. Good camera, fantastic camera. Go check it out. Number one on the list of point and shoot cameras. And the reason this one is on the list as number one is, for one, the price is incredible. And I know price means a lot to a lot of people. A lot of people are concerned about what their equipment's going to cost. And if you want to get good quality for a great price, that is this camera. That is the Canon PowerShot Elph 360 HS. It is 12x optical zoom, 20.2 megapixel CMOS sensor, Digic 4 processor. A great camera, fantastic camera, full HD, and the price tag is incredible. You're looking at less than $300. Less than $300 for this camera. Now, naturally, I don't have the flip out lens or anything like that, but it's still a fantastic, for the price and for the quality, it is a great grab and go, grab onto your side, point and shoot to capture some high quality imagery or high quality video. For less than 300 bucks, we're looking at $209, right around 210 bucks for this camera. Not a bad price, and that's what puts that camera at number one in my point and shoot list. That is 6 cameras, guys. 6 more to go. Let's talk about some DSLRs. Love them. Next on the list is the Canon 70D. This camera comes with an 18 to 135 millimeter kit lens. I'm gonna tell you something. The lenses that Canon ships with these cameras are simply incredible. I'm using the Canon T6i with the 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, and I find myself using this lens all the time. I have purchased other lenses, but I find myself just grabbing this lens. These lenses they're shipping with these cameras are incredible. So the Canon 70D ships with a 18 to 135 millimeter lens, which is, in my opinion, a really good lens. 20.2 megapixel CMOS sensor, a Digic 5 processor. It has 19-point cross-type autofocusing, and from what I understand, the autofocus on these cameras is amazing. Let me clarify before I continue on with my 12 cameras of Christmas. Most of these cameras I do not own. These are cameras I've just researched and I really would like to own. I find interest in them. I would you know, someday consider purchasing these cameras. When I say that the autofocusing is amazing, that's simply because I've done the research. I've watched people who have used these cameras hands-on. I have not. So just to clarify, this isn't from hands-on experience when I say the autofocusing is amazing. This is just from reviews and things that I've watched of other people who have used these cameras, and the majority rules when I say that autofocusing is amazing. I've heard it quite often through watching review videos. So, but from what I understand, the autofocusing on this Canon 70D is incredible. It is full HD, and it is just an amazing DSLR and a camera that I would absolutely add to my arsenal of cameras. Check out the link below. Next is the Canon T5. This comes with an 18 to 55 millimeter lens. like I said, I have used that lens, and I recommend that lens. It's a great kit lens. The lens that comes with the Canon T5 is 18 to 55 millimeter lens. It is 18 megapixels, Digic 4 processors, CMOS sensor. A lot of these cameras are going to have a lot of the same features. A lot of these Canon cameras with the flip out LCD screen, a very articulated LCD screen. It flips out real nice. The differences between the cameras is going to be the megapixels, the processor, different things like that. That's what increases or reduces the price of these Canon cameras. So for the Canon T5, if you're looking for a quality DSLR camera and you want to get into DSLRs, this is a great price. You're looking at just under $400, $395 for the Canon T5, and that's not bad. That is not bad. I don't know if I told you the price to the Canon 70D, but in price comparison, the Canon 70D you're looking at right at $1,200. So for the Canon T5, you're looking at less than half the price for a quality DSLR. Now there is going to be a difference in things, as I mentioned before, between megapixels and processors and things like that. Options on the camera. There is definitely a difference in quality of camera, but if you're looking for a great DSLR, man, the Canon T5, you cannot go wrong for under 400 bucks. Okay, next on the list is the Canon T6i. This is the Canon EOS Rebel T6i. I do own this camera, and I have a lot of good things to say about this camera. For one, price-wise, for just the camera and the kit lens, which is an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, the camera is incredible, and it's coming in at right around $700 for this camera. It is a 24.2 megapixel. It does have the 19 points of autofocusing feature on it. Of course, the articulated LCD screen. It is full HD. It has built-in Wi-Fi, and the cool thing about this camera, if you're using it to shoot photography, it has a high-speed continuous shooting mode. You just hold down the button and it just shoot loads and loads of pictures. I do much enjoy the Canon T6i. I like it for full HD videography. I think it's amazing in that way, full HD. But for taking pictures, wow. This is a great photography camera. This is really a good photography camera, and I think that well, most of these cameras are meant for photography, but they just do great video as well. But the Canon T6i, if you're looking for an incredible photography camera where you can swap out lenses and different things and adjust and add to, that's another thing about these Canon cameras, is the accessories you can add to them. I turned my Canon T6i into a robot. The kit that I build with this thing, I do shoulder rigs, I do amazing mounts with rail systems and monitors and mics and different things. You can do so much with these Canon cameras, and the Canon T6i is of quality, picture quality, video quality, an all-around well-rounded camera for just about anything you want to use it for. I am a big fan of the T6i, and the reason I bought it, for one, is because the price wasn't bad, and for two, I did the research and I heard a lot of people say, if you want to start out with a great DSLR, that the price is not that bad, grab the Canon T6i, because it is an amazing camera, and I will say that it is an amazing camera because I use it on a daily basis. So there you have it, guys. That is the Canon T6i. Check out the link below. Alrighty, guys, next on the list of DSLR cameras is the Nikon D70SX. It is a pricey camera, coming in about $2,300, but it is a quality camera. I would say, just through research and watching review videos, from what people have to say about this camera, it is totally worth every penny of that $2,300. Some of the features on this camera are incredible. 24.3 megapixel CMOS sensor, X-Speed 4 processor, full HD, built-in Wi-Fi, and it has Pro video features. This is what drew me to this camera, these pro video features. I am a videographer, I love video, and the video features of this camera are amazing. It simultaneously records uncompressed and compressed, manually control ISO, shutter speed, and aperture while recording, power aperture control for smooth iris transition, and auto ISO for smooth exposure transition. Compact, lightweight, slim body design with tilting vari-angle LCD display. The Nikon D70SX. As much as I am a Canon fanboy, that camera really has grabbed my interest. Hefty price tag, but just a fantastic camera. Check out the link below. Next is another Nikon, the D810 Now, guys, we are going up in price again. We are looking at over $3,000, about $3,200 for this camera. But again, Nikon has done something special with this DSLR. This camera has a 36.3 megapixel FX format CMOS sensor without an optical low pass filter, X speed 4 processor, 51 points of autofocus, and it has the same professional video and audio capabilities as the D750. It is an amazing camera for the price. I mean, Nikon has really done some amazing things in the way of cameras, and that is the Nikon D810. And now we have the Canon 5D Mark III. I love Canon cameras, and I absolutely love this camera. You are looking at right around $3,000. $3,000 for the Canon 5D Mark III. It comes with a 24 to 105 millimeter kit lens. It has all the same features as the Canon with the flip-out LCD screen. You know what the standard Canon features are. 22 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor, 6 frames per second continuous shooting, 61 points of autofocus, full HD, amazing Canon camera. Now, I didn't say this at the beginning of the video, guys, but I'm not going through all the features of these cameras. Again, I'm just going real quickly through these 12 cameras of Christmas. These are just cameras that I found interesting and that I would love to own for various reasons. But there you have it, guys. That is 12 cameras of Christmas, but I want to add a couple bonus items to the 12 cameras of Christmas. Those are my 12 cameras of Christmas, but here are a few items that I think are very cool, I would love to own, and I think you might find very interesting. Let's talk about the Blackmagic Micro Cinema camera. This camera blows my mind. It is a micro camera that acts like a DSLR camera. It is 4K, and it is just simply incredible. So the Blackmagic Micro Cinema camera is the world's smallest digital film camera. It comes with a remote control, and you can change out lenses. You can literally turn this little micro digital camera into a kit, into a shoulder rig, I mean, you can do everything that you could do with the bigger cameras, but it's small, so it can be put places that normally these other bigger cameras with the same capabilities and the same features and functionalities can't be. This is an incredible camera. I'm not going to go through all of its features. If you want to check it out, there is a link below. You can read through all the tech on this thing and the specs. It is something that I would love to get my hands on. It is a pretty amazing little micro cinema camera. And price-wise, I mean, my gosh, price-wise, let's think about this. This is a small, compact, digital cinematic camera. It can go in places, like I said, that all these other bigger cameras with a lot of the same functionality and options cannot. But it is under $1,000, $995. The link is below. I really want to get my hands on this Blackmagic Micro Cinema camera so bad. Again, I'm not going to go over all the tech specs and things like that. Go check the link below. But I think you'll find this camera very interesting. Alrighty guys, next on the list is a product by a company called Edelkrone, and this is the last item on the list. We're going to wrap this video up, but it's Edelkrone, a US based company. Go to edelkrone.com and check out all of their products. They have loads of amazing products. Their newest product is called the Wing, and it is one that really has caught my attention. And what the Wing is it lets you get them cinematic slides without anything getting in your way or without any rail systems or anything like that. And basically the Wing is smaller than your cell phone. It mounts to your tripod, and you can move forward and back or side to side with the Wing, depending on how you set it up. And it is definitely a product I need to add to my arsenal of camera equipment. It comes in 3 different sizes. It is the Wing 3, 7, and 15. I think that number represents how much weight it can hold: 3 pounds, 7 pounds, 15 pounds. And this is definitely a camera I want to add to my arsenal of cameras. Now, there naturally is different prices for the different version of the Wing that you want to get. The Wing 3 is right around $250. The Wing 7 is about $550, and the Wing 15 is about $650. But this is an incredible product, and this is something that I would like to definitely add to my camera equipment, my camera bag. So yeah guys, that is my 12 cameras of Christmas with 2 bonus items, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope if you are a tech camera nerd, or you have a tech camera nerd on your Christmas list, maybe this will give you some ideas of what to buy for them. I wish I could buy every single one of these items on my list, but that is my 12 cameras of Christmas. I hope every one of you have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.